All right, welcome in, hockey fans in the Desert Southwest. It's another What Drives You, and why not take a senior, a guy that's playing your last home game. How weird is it to play your last home game in the middle of January with so much hockey to be played, Auston Palumbo?
Yeah, I think we still got 11 now on 11 straight on the road, and having the first game back from break be your senior night, it's a little odd, but that's just the way the schedule goes. And we do have a lot of hockey left, and that's perfectly fine. But I honestly don't think it's kicked in for me yet. It really hasn't. Tonight couldn't have been any better. So I'm glad it happened. I'm glad I got to enjoy it as much and have all my friends and family and all my support here. And the boys were amazing, and it's just surreal. It really is.
Let's talk about tonight. You had a couple of weeks of practice before this game. Missouri State comes to town. You know it's senior night. You're the lone senior.
Yeah.
You get out there. You start the game.
Yep.
You get 7 goals.
Yeah.
And then there's an 8th goal. Who does it go to?
That one's me, I guess. Yeah, I know. You know what? It's nice. They don't ask how, they ask how many, and I'll take the 8th one. Sure, might as well. And we had this date circled on our calendar for a while, not just for senior night, but they were the reason we fell in the rankings. We swept the 6th team in the country or whatever, and then we fall because these guys get shallaked by someone else, and that's a vendetta we had for a little bit, and we wanted to come right back at them. And I think we took it to them tonight.
ACHA hockey, we've talked about it a lot. It's pay for play. You got to be out here. You got to work. You're the club president this year. You've done everything that you can possibly do on and off the ice.
Yes, sir.
How important is this success? I know you're wearing that cowboy hat for a reason.
Yeah.
So how important is the success of getting back to a national tournament?
It's extremely important. We've had 2 goals since the beginning of the year, and that's to take our cup back, and that's to get to nationals and go deep and make that run and surprise everyone. We said it back in the beginning of the year when you and I were talking that we're a new team, we got a new look, we're going to really surprise some people out there this year, and nationals is extremely important. It's something that only Kowal and I have gotten to see so far, and we really want to get back there.
The cowboy hat is a symbol of the national tournament being in Dallas, right?
Yeah. So every game, we have player of the game, and the cowboy hat is to kind of symbolize for what we're working for and that sort of thing. So it's in Dallas this year, and we decided a cowboy hat was the right move.
All right, so let's sit as we are right here on the bench, the home bench. What's going through your mind? What was going through your mind when you came out here tonight?
Right away, the boys gave me the hot lap, so I was laughing at that.
I saw it.
They got me good on that one. But other than that, it was just all good, positive vibes, good, happy thoughts. It really just wrapped up nicely for me, and I'm glad it went the way it did.
You spent so many years playing hockey here as a kid, as an ASU now. Now you're graduating.
God,
tell me what that all means to you.
It means the world. I've been so fortunate that I've had such a great support staff from my family and my friends for so many years, and to be as fortunate as I was to grow up playing hockey in the desert, and all my parents have done and sacrificed for me. It really means a lot, and it's a nice capstone now to really be able to sit down on the bench and look out here for one last time when hockey actually means something, and look around and just be happy that I got to experience all I have in such a short life so far. So
hockey at ASU has really grown over the years. We've talked about this. Did you ever expect to see an NCAA team right here at Oceanside Ice Arena?
Growing up, I had no idea. I didn't, and I'm glad we have it. And Arizona State is a hockey school. Club hockey is college hockey. It's all important, and it's great to be a part of. It's something I've wanted to be a part of for a really long time, and I'm glad I was.
How important is it to weed through 120 some odd players this year? What was it like? Was it competition for you too to fight for a spot for this team?
All of us. No one was safe. It was a grind for all of us. I remember sitting in the front room and speaking to everyone and being like, wow, it's a lot of kids, and knowing nothing's earned, nothing's given, everything's earned. It's hockey's a what have you done for me lately game, and yeah, it was really something special, and Arizona State is just going to continue to grow and flourish, and I tell the boys I'm going to be the first season ticket holder for next season. So, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what you've seen in your time here, right? 120 some plus games, coach is telling me right now that you've played, which is a milestone in itself, because you got to make the team, then you got to stay healthy and continue to produce to stay in the lineup in order to play that many games. but you also saw a team that was pretty good your freshman year.
Yeah.
And then you went through a couple of struggles, and now you're back again, it seems like. So what's that like emotionally for you?
You know, it's been a whirlwind, and it's been a you know, coming in as a freshman and seeing some of those guys, you know, that were already here, like Cummings and Tags and Phelps and Glucker and Earl and Ames, and just, I mean, I could go down the list for years of guys that, you know, have came in and came out and, you know, graduated and been through it all. And it's just, you know, Kowal's actually been by my side through all of it, which is really kind of nuts.
We're still trying to figure out how he's got another year left.
Yeah, he's coming back. They got one more year of Kowal, so that's amazing for him. And you know, it's really nice, and just to see the program grow and change, and every year more and more responsibilities added to you, and you know, you have to play a bigger role. It's a lot, and you know, it's good that it's finally coming together right now, and we're gelling, and we have a huge opportunity to make a splash.
All right, so our sponsor is M-Drive.
Yeah.
We want to know what drives you. So tell everybody out there, what drives Auston Palumbo to play this game and to play it right here at home at ASU?
You know, it's just the love for the game. I mean, it's inexplainable. I mean, you can ask any hockey player that grew up in Arizona, you know, why do you play hockey in Arizona? And it's just straight passion. You've had it since you were a kid. You know, you can ask my mother. I always wanted to play as a kid no matter what. I'd try other sports. They tried me on literally everything else but hockey, and hockey's the only thing that stuck. And I think that's the same thing that goes for, you know, the rest of the guys. It's just the love for the game, and you know, it's something that's going to be with us forever. So I'm really glad I got to be a part of Arizona State's history.
All right, you're not done yet though. You're still going to be playing some games, working on our way to the national tournament. How important is it for you guys to find success at the national tournament, for you to leave this program better than you found it?
Absolutely. That's been my goal for day one. That's something, you know, my dad taught me when I was a young kid too, is leave everything better than you found it, and I have a full intent on doing that.
All right, so let's wrap things up with just a little bit of the growth. There's a chance that we could have 3 teams from the Desert Southwest going to the national tournament. That probably was not in anybody's imagination 4 or 5 years ago.
No, not at all. And it's a very realistic possibility now, and it's going to stay as a possibility for the next 10, 15, even 20 years.
Auston Palumbo, thanks for your time. What a great way to end your home career here. I know there's a lot of hockey left to be played, so we're going to be following you all the way to Dallas.
Yep. Thank you very much, Scott. It was a pleasure to be on. Thank you.